Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another session of Singapore International Dynamic Speakers. We are in that time of the year when we find it to be, it's considered to be the jolliest time of the year. But how often do you find yourself not being jolly, not being happy, not being festive? How do you smile when you have nothing to smile about? Toastmasters, yes, today's theme is smiling in difficult situations. This time of year is considered to be the jolliest time of year. It's a time of giving, not receiving. But what has anyone given you recently? Have you gotten anything undeservingly? Did someone take time out to say hi or thank you? No, you've been taken for granted all year. So why should you be jolly? Why should you be happy? Well, because if you are happy, if you are jolly, you make others happy, you make others jolly. Guys, this is the time of year for giving. So let's put our feelings aside. Let's put our anger, our stress, our sadness aside, and let's do something for someone else. Let's make someone else happy. How do we do this? Let's start with a smile. It's difficult to smile when you don't feel like smiling, but the sun is shining, the air is blowing. There are things that we can find to be happy about. If we put on a smile and someone sees us smiling, they instinctively will smile back because smiles are contagious. So put on a smile and you'll make someone else smile. Say thank you. Even if they don't deserve a thank you, say thank you. Let someone else feel appreciated. When someone does something nice for you, you are inclined to do something nice for someone else. But Toastmasters, you don't have to give monetary gifts this time of the year. You don't have to go into your bank account to make someone happy. Even if you're not happy, you can simply smile. You can simply greet kindly. Good morning. Thank you. Just be appreciative to others. And in doing so, you will make them happy and in turn make yourself happy. So to be joyous, even when you're not feeling joyous, simply smile and be courteous. Toastmasters and guests, welcome once more. It's approximately how many days to Christmas? 8 days to Christmas, that's correct. 8 days to Christmas. What does this time of the year mean to you? What does this time of the year mean to your family? Is it traditional for you and your family to get together and have a meal at this time of the year or spend time together? Or do you simply exchange gifts because you're far away? A call, a postcard? What does it mean to you? Think back to your childhood. What did this time of the year mean to you? Were you writing letters to Santa? Were you waiting for that special gift under the Christmas tree? Or were you helping your mom with chores? What does this time of year mean to you when you were a child? And what does it mean to you now? Take a moment, reflect on this. Reflect on the joy this time of the year should mean to us all. Then we'll go into the table topic session. But before we do, can I have a volunteer for a timer? And an accountant. Yes, Atman. Our counter. Awesome. We have the our counter as at one and the timer. Very well. If no one feels up to the rule, I will take the timer role. Now let's let the fun begin. As pertaining to the team, let's get the ball rolling. The first question of the evening. When did you realize Santa was not coming? When did you realize Santa was not coming? Toastmaster Angela.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Well, this is a very important question. I realized Santa wasn't coming when I realized that if Santa came, I had to give him a gift, and I wasn't prepared because of COVID. I'm not going out. So I told Santa, i.e. my husband, that we would not celebrate Christmas this year. We'd wait for the January sales. Now, when I was a child, instead of having a Christmas present, what we would get was a gift voucher, and I would get a gift voucher for a book. And we waited until the January sales, and then we went to the shops and we got a reduced price book. I usually chose an encyclopedia or something that looked big and lots of good value for the money and lots of information and lots to read. But this year, because of COVID, I'm not going out and I'm not organized. So what I have instead is a big bag of items which I bought from Daiso, which is a cut price store where everything is $2. So every time we have a birthday or Christmas, I get out the bag and I say to whoever's celebrating with me, pick 1 or 2 items from the bag, whatever you fancy. And then I can pick something that I've completely forgotten about as well. It's a bit like having a Christmas stocking. So I've told Santa not to deliver anything. We're both of us going to look in my special Christmas present bag, my presents bag, and going to choose our own presents. Thank you. Back to you, because topics. Well, I don't know. Is this topics master? I thought it was table topics. Sorry, I've talked for 2 minutes.
Excellent job, Toastmaster Angela. What is your favorite holiday dessert? What is your favorite holiday dessert? Toastmaster Anya.
Thank you for the question. Hello, Mr. President and Table Topics Master of the Day, Mr. Edward, and all of the Toastmasters and guests. The question for me today is, which is my favorite holiday dessert? So India is not really a Christian-dominated country, so we don't celebrate Christmas much, except in like some pockets of the country where there are concentrated inhabitants, Christian inhabitants, like the northeast parts of the country specifically. And I have been fortunate enough to stay in such parts for a couple of years, and Christmas really does bring life to life. It brings color to life, and it's very joyous and very interesting. And it's just very happy during the Christmas time somehow. And even though I am not currently in those northeastern states, I'm still close to it. Just that I am not very sure what all dishes count as festival desserts. So I'll just tell you my favorite dessert, and it's blueberry cheesecake, and the chilled one, not the baked one. And I like it a lot because it's light and airy if it is cooked well, and it's also colorful, just like Christmas. So yeah, my favorite dessert is blueberry cheesecake, but I haven't had a chance to have it a lot lately because of the pandemic, and how we're not supposed to have chilled stuff from outside because they can't be sanitized and checked for the virus. So I hope the virus ends soon and I can get back to my blueberry cheesecake. That's it. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster Edward.
Excellent. Blueberry cheesecake, one of my favorite too. As a child, what gift did you receive that you enjoyed the most? As a child, what gift did you receive that you enjoyed the most? Atman.
Christmas, you guys, hello everyone. Clearly, I received many surprise that I really enjoying from my parents or from my friends. But one of them that make me I really enjoy that when my father, because when we are so young, that we hang out for hunt some bird, something like that. And this is I asked for my dad to make me some tools for hunt this the bird and this, I remember that's the most beautiful tools that I received from my dad, and this is I think the beautiful surprise. That's for me. Back to you. Take the topic, Master.
Excellent job, Atman. Excellent job. What was the favorite gift what gift was the favorite gift you gave? What is the favorite gift you have given? What is the favorite gift you have given? Toastmaster Khalid. Khalid, are you there?
Yeah, actually, I'm here. I'm having trouble with my laptop, so I joined using my phone. Okay,
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, well, you have to tell me, give me the topic again. So,
What is the gift? What is the gift you enjoy giving? What is the gift you enjoyed giving?
You know, Mr. Table Topics Master, fellow Toastmasters, I believe most of us give gifts, and whether it's Christmas or any other occasions. When it comes to gifts, it can be something material or non-material. I believe the best kind of gifts that we can give to anyone is the non-material. Like a kind word, investing your time in somebody's future, standing by someone who is going through a difficulty. I think those are the type of gifts that I would like to give. Material things are good, but they are ephemeral. They are temporary. Even if you're given the biggest gift in the world, your excitement will last for a few minutes. But remember, in your life, someone who told you something very kind, I am sure you still remember them. So I think the best kind of gifts are non-material gifts. And I gave you a few examples: giving your time, investing your time in someone's future. Perhaps a few kind words when someone is going through difficult times. Those are the type of gifts that I would recommend to all of us. Mr. Table Topics Master.
Thank you, Khalid. Yes, the intangible gifts are oftentimes the most valuable gifts. As a child, what did your wish list look like? As a child, what did your wish list to Santa look like? BL?
Hi. Sorry, do I say hello, fellow Toastmasters and table topic master, and other Toastmasters. So my wish list when I was a child was I didn't really have a big wish list, I think, but I remember I liked stickers and sticker books. So I would collect stickers and like very cute stickers that have different intricate designs, and some of them 3D shapes, some of them have different patterns like felt, or those puffy ones that have air inside. So I like to stick them in the sticker books when I was very young. And I think I also liked to play with Lego. So because I had an older brother and he had a lot of Lego toys, so I enjoyed a train set that was actually battery powered, and we could actually build a track along the living room, up, obstacles and everything. So the train would just go up and down the track. So I remember that was a fun gift that I received. Yeah, but I don't know what else I wanted when I was a kid. Yeah. I really can't remember what else I wanted. I guess I like chocolate, and yeah, I guess I didn't have a lot of material needs or wants when I was a kid. I just got whatever I wanted a lot of the times, and maybe I didn't actually have a lot of wants. I guess one thing I remember was when I was walking around like Marks and Spencer with my mom, and there was a velvet pants that I bought that I really liked as well. Yeah, but they weren't wish lists in the sense of I wanted them before. It was just something that I saw and then I realized I wanted. So yeah, that's the summary of my wish list when I was a kid.
Excellent job. Bonnie, excellent job. Yes, I too wanted a train set, a Lego set, a cowboy set. Yeah. What is on your wish list this year? What is on your wish list this year? Eliza?
Okay, thank you so much. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everyone. Thank you, Toastmaster President. I'm the first, today I joined first, so I'm not good enough like you. Okay, just I want to answer this question, try to share this question. Sorry, my video was off. Sorry, wish list.
Yes. What is on your wish list this year?
Wish list this year. Wish list this year mainly, if you go, if we can talk about. We wish this year we are free from the COVID, but we can't do this. And 100% people are not get the vaccine, that. in our country, I am Bangladesh, my country is Bangladesh, and it is a developing country. So far, our government is doing very well. We appreciate it because most of the, so many people are get the vaccine, but you know, most of the people are not getting this, and still our country people are dying in COVID. But we wish next, we hope next year, 2022, we will reduce this. We will come, what can I say? We'll free from this COVID. And also, you know, we are not feeling good when we use this mask. It is also wishless. We hope we get out from this mask, and we can free from this mask. This is the most wishless, this, yeah, for us, for me also. Thanks. Thank you all.
Excellent job, Elisa. Excellent job for your first attempt. Tell us of your favorite holiday tradition. Tell us of your favorite holiday tradition, Toastmaster Angela.
My favorite holiday tradition, Postmaster Edward. I suppose it has to be eating Christmas pudding. And I like Christmas pudding with custard. Now, I'm not sure whether you all know Christmas pudding. Could you please put your right hand up and wave if you know exactly what it is or think you know? I see one wave. Maybe that's a leftover from the British days of British Honduras way back. The Americans call Christmas pudding plum pudding and have it all year. And we make a Christmas pudding, and it has alcohol in it. The prime purpose of the alcohol is to preserve it so it doesn't go moldy or disintegrate, and to keep it moist as well during the time you're keeping it. And we wrap it up. We have got a fridge that we can put our Christmas pudding in. I think in England you would probably put your Christmas pudding, if you made it early, as we used to, on top of a cupboard. But I'm in tropical Singapore now, and you don't leave anything out because it goes dry or it attracts insects. So you put it away and you wrap it in silver foil and you freeze it and hope it will live. And the Christmas pudding is designed to preserve the summer fruits for the winter time when you don't have fresh fruit. But now all sorts of new things have come about. You can go to the supermarket in England and buy Heston's Christmas pudding at about 3 times the price of the others. And he has a whole orange or citrus fruit in the middle, which is moist, and it was his invention to make a difference. And now that's rapidly becoming a standard. I find it very heavy, so I like it with custard. Some people have cream. I'm on a diet. I'm happy with custard. Back to you. Thanks for that lovely question, Edward.
Excellent. I love Christmas pudding too. I love Christmas pudding too, especially because it has rum in it. If you were Santa, who would you give the best gift to? If you were Santa, who would you give the best gift to? Otman.
I think I have no one in my life to give something to is, but I have one sister. It's really kind because when I was young, it's give me a lot of gifts. Whether they have no money, they have no thing, but they always keep up to me and always encourage me and motivate me and all the time he teach me some lesson and maybe he help me in school and something like that. But I think that's the person who I must give them a little for they give me in the young in the child. I think it's my sister because he did a lot of things for me, and I think it's for my responsibility to give some for him for her too. I think this is the person, one person worthy to I gave something for them and some surprise and maybe for her children. This is all for me. Back to you, Mr. Ego.
Excellent job, Toastmaster Otman. Would you rather 3 feet of snow or no snow at all? Would you rather 3 feet of snow for Christmas or no snow at all? Toastmaster Khalid.
I heard the word snow, but I didn't hear the word before that.
Would you rather 3 feet of snow for Christmas or no
okay.
snow at all?
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know if you remember where I live. We never have snow here. But I did live in the US at a place where it snowed heavily. So I have experienced both actually, with the snow and without snow. Not 3 feet, probably 6 feet of snow. I think snow kind of goes with Christmas spirit. During Christmas, we all have to think of how our heart is pure, white as a snow. We don't have any jealousy. We don't envy others. There's only love. And I think snow can represent that kind of feelings within us and toward others. So I believe snow, Christmas with 3 feet or even more of snow will be more enjoyable because there will be lessons for each of us to learn. Keep your heart pure, keep your heart white, keep your heart full of kindness. So I think I answered your question, yes. Christmas with the snow is much more enjoyable, and that is what I would like. Thank you.
Excellent job. Yes, Christmas with snow. We can make snowmen. We can have snowball fights. Christmas with snow would be enjoyable. What's your favorite holiday dish? What's your favorite holiday dish? Bonnie, BL.
Okay, I like eggnog. So I actually have not, I only discovered eggnog a few years ago when my colleague offered it to me like close to Christmas. So he loves making beer and alcohol and stuff. So he gave it to me in an IKEA bottle, which was quite interesting. So I could see like it was like custard, and then when I drank it, I fell in love with it because it tasted like a really nice custard that was thick and creamy, but it had a very nice alcoholic
Correct.
undertone to it. So I really liked it, and I asked him for a recipe. So I do have it. I hope to make it someday, but I've been lazy, so I haven't ever made it again. And I look at the packets in the supermarket, and I've tried them. They don't taste anywhere as good as the real thing that was homemade. So I guess I'll just have to whip up this eggnog someday. And I think if you add your own things like Baileys or nutmeg,
Correct.
it would taste really great as well. So yeah, I still remember like I was saving it up even past Christmas. I could see that bottle in the fridge, and eventually I had to kind of water it down with milk and then return in the IKEA bottle. But yeah, I still remember that to this day. Yeah, so very simple but tasty holiday dish.
Excellent, excellent, Bonnie. I too enjoy eggnog. In Belize, we call it rompopo. And at Christmas time, eggnog with Christmas pudding is a favorite dessert here in Belize. It's commonplace.
Rum what? What do you call it?
Rompopo,
How do you spell that?
Rumpopo. Rum,
Popo.
yes, rompopo. But it's eggnog. It's eggnog. It's just a colloquial term for it here in Belize.
I must write that down. We were wondering what to do to be different.
Okay, we have time for one more question. Bad children get coal for Christmas. What are some items he could put in as well? Bad children get coal for Christmas. What other item could Santa put in their stockings as well? Elisa?
Yes. Actually, I can understand this question. Sorry for that.
Okay. Let me give you another question.
Okay. Okay.
Tell us of your favorite holiday tradition. Tell us of your favorite holiday tradition.
Favorite holiday tradition.
Yes.
Actually, we are Muslim. Our mainly holiday tradition is we are the two Eid, you know, Eid al-Adha and Eid al-Fitr is called. And Eid al-Adha, when we are fasting 30 days, after this Eid al-Fitr. And also another is Eid al-Adha. After 2 months and 10 days of Eid al-Fitr, it is Eid al-Adha. Eid al-Adha means we are, how do you mean? Jobai. Use some animals like cow and goat who can do this. I got my point. Is Eid al-Fitr. is my favorite about the traditional. This is because we got more gift in this Eid al-Fitr. And another is when it is Eid day, we are eating more because this is because before 30 days we are fasting. We cannot eat more and whole day. After this fasting, the Eid al-Fitr, we eat various kinds of foods like plain plow, as I can remember, called in our country, roast beef, mutton, and also dessert. So many dessert. And we used to eat this type of foods, and we take so many gifts, dresses. And we have in our country, we have a tradition in salami. This day, the young elder who is us, like father, mother, and uncle, auntie, they gave us some money, token money. And when we got to this, it is so exciting thing for us. We can get something. That's why it is.
Yes.
For us. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Excellent job, Elisa. Guys, we are at the end of the table topic portion of our meeting. I commend you all for stepping up and participating. As a timer, I will post the times in the chat. I commend you all for being such good speakers today. Guys, we will take a 10-minute break and then we will resume for the manual presentation portion of our meeting.